Hey there, here's something you don't see every day. I am making a video or two to talk about an eye surgery that I just had yesterday and trying to document some of it. So this is a channel usually about cars, but if you're catching this, I hope this brings you some encouragement and hope. I am a normal, healthy guy, and a couple weeks ago I went through an experience called retinal detachment. And that is where your retina tears and begins detaching from the rest of your eye. And it's not good. It can lead to permanent loss of vision. And hopefully this isn't too gross, but you know, when you go through something like this and then you discover that there's thousands of other people on the internet shooting videos just like this, it makes you realize it's out there. But yeah, so, and then I went through a couple surgeries. The first was to fix a cataract that needed to be fixed before they did the retinal repair. And then the second, which was yesterday, 2 within 1 week, was what's called a vitrectomy, which is where they pull out the vitreous fluid from your eye and that is causing the vision to be clouded. One of the reasons the vision is clouded. And try to repair with a welder, a laser that welds the retina back in place, and then fill it up with gas to hold it in place while it hopefully heals. And that's why I look the way I do. Maybe we'll do this angle. But there's a bunch of videos out there that show, you know, cool CGI demonstrations of this procedure and surgery. And I just thought I would add to the mix if you're researching and this has happened to you, and just real quickly, just kind of talk about before, during, and after the process. For me here, day 1 after surgery. And so before, I was, again, healthy. I work out, take care of myself, eat right, and I woke up one morning and I just couldn't see out of my left eye much at all, and called an optometrist, and also, you know, did have it felt like there were swirls of lightning in my left eye, and then some spots, and then the vision just completely went to just a blur. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. And alarming. I'll tell you guys, the first 2 or 3 days of that, it was quite scary. And you kind of meet your mortality, you know. It's like, wow, I've got one more eye, and that's it. And of course, people live like this all the time, but until you're in this situation, you don't think about it. And but I did call my doctor, and they immediately sent me to a retinal specialist who said, this is what you have, you need these surgeries. So, you know, leading up to it, it was just, I kind of went from a very full life, doing lots of stuff, still trying to fix one thing on that car right there, and building things in my backyard, and exercising and doing my job, and kind of had to become sedentary, and have been for about 2 weeks. So I think I'm losing some of my muscle mass. I'll have to gain it back maybe one day. But yeah, you just have to kind of sit there, lay flat. And you know, just the loss of all those things was very real, very real. And then the day of the surgery itself, the first one, the lens replacement, was easy, almost painless, and recovery was very quick. But then the next one, 7 days later, which was yesterday, was the vitrectomy. And yeah, it's not something you want your worst enemy to experience. You know, it's interesting. My eye is so full of blood right now that when I close my eye, I can see my heartbeat in the blood bouncing in my eye through my eyelid. It's crazy. And but you are fully awake. There's no fear because you have enough drugs in you to kind of offset that. But I remember, as the doctor, you know, they put 3 different probes actually into the white of your eye to do the surgery. I think one is a light, one is a camera, and one is a laser, and one is a vacuum cleaner. So there's a whole bunch of different things going in there. But I was actually having a conversation with the doctor as he was doing the surgery, and at one point he told me, he said, this is the delicate part of the surgery. I need you to stop talking. So but I was awake the whole time. Crazy. And then recovery, lots of pain. Can't see at all out of this eye because I'm looking through a gas bubble right now. hopefully it will heal kind of before, during, and after. This is the after. The hope is that I'll get 20/20 vision back, which I had before. And so, you know, that's the next few weeks of me needing to just lay down for the most part, except for eating, bathrooms, and making a quick video for you. And I just wanted to document this on day one. I really did. But yeah, the after is just a lot of laying down. Some people have to lay face down. Fortunately, I don't. I can lay face up or on my side, so that's good. But you just have to be pretty still. No wrenching, no sawing lumber, and no push-ups. So yeah, you know, that's it. I just wanted to throw this out there. I wanted to document this because this is a pretty serious experience, and I don't know what the end of it will be. I don't know what the end of it will be. But this is normal. This is how they all look. You can look at all the videos and look how beautiful people are. And it's a humbling experience, I'll say, you know, kind of as I wrap this up. It's, you know, I've had several things like this happen to me over the years. This is just the latest. 5 or 6 things like this have happened to me. And things along the way make you realize that the flower, you know, the grass withers and the flower fades. But other things last forever, and it really is just kind of another brush with mortality and a chance to, you know, be grateful. I mean, as trite as this sounds, I still have another perfect working eye, and so that is a lot to be grateful for. I live in America in 2025. You know, just 10 or 20 years ago, they couldn't fix things like this very easily. So I really have an opportunity for a really good outcome. And so that gratitude, you know, it does keep me going. And but it is hard. I'm going to be honest. As someone that moves around and does a lot for other people. My wife took the trash out tonight, probably for the first time in a long time, because I always do it. It's hard to just be limited. But you know, I just would quote a Bible verse here: "In our weakness, He is strong." So when things happen that we don't understand, and that we lose control, there's a chance to find the strength of God in that. And that's what I'm hoping to do, and I think I'm doing. This last few quiet, still weeks have definitely slowed me down some, made me think. Anyhow, I'll have another update, hopefully a good one. It'll be a part 2 to this. I appreciate you watching. Leave me some thoughts and comments. And God bless you if you're going through the same thing. Peace to you. And praying for a good outcome. Peace.